Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy and this is Let's Play on the Rolling Hills map. So I'm just cleaning up a little bit of this last stuff here. I'm gonna do session on this last field. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go and spread some fertilizer on it too, and then we're just waiting for that soybean field to get ready. I might fast forward a little bit to get that. And that's about it. What else? It's Saturday morning when I'm recording this, so taking a little bit easy. Gave my kids some breakfast. My daughter acted all, well, how would you say, very immature, maybe. She went like, they have on Saturdays they sometimes get toast with Nutella on it. Nutella is like a chocolate hazelnut thingy. It's okay. It's only Saturdays and Sundays, and not always. Sometimes they don't want it. Sometimes they want it, so get it. But so she got that toast with Nutella on it, and then she wanted some Nutella on the side for the crumbs, so she got that, and then she wanted more. I said, no, you don't need more, you can eat the sandwich, you have Nutella on the sandwich. So she tore up the whole sandwich with Nutella on it, and just tore it up because she got pissed because I wouldn't let her have any more, basically. Which made me kind of pissed. So I said, no, you can't have anything else. That's not okay. You can't do that. Just tear up the food because you can get pissed about stuff. So we've been talking a lot lately about how we are really privileged compared to how other kids grow up and how other kids have it. I really strongly feel that way, and I think my kids should be aware that they're a lot of kids in the world, they don't have the same possibilities as they do. 2 and 4 needs to be fertilized, so I can go and do that. Yep. Get that annoying line off there. So now everything is, well, not everything, but it will be soon. Everything will be fertilized, and also we will have fertilized everything, and we will have plowed everything, so that will increase our yield a bit. So let's see, that's field 4. Loading. See, okay. So we could set the plow could be there. We could probably increase the time a bit, and we can get other thing. Let's see, how does it look growing? It's kind of not the darkest, right? It's like there. No, it is the darkest, so it should be done soon. That's starting to get done. Everything is working away, we're working away, we're working away. Hello. spreader. Spreader. So this is basically what's left to be done. And then we have harvested everything we got on our fields once. It's a lot of field. It's a lot of fields which needs and have been harvested. So there's no house, or at least I can't find any place in the house where I could fast forward during the night, so we basically just have to sit and wait through the night, which sucks a bit, but it doesn't suck a bit, gigantic bit, just a little bit. It sucks a little bit. I like this tractor, the M tractors, they're nice. You get like an indoor camera? No. No, it's just outside. Okay, no. The 6M tractors is nice. This is the only place I've used it. On the only map I'm using it on. Let's see, 2200 hours. See if we can get fast forward a little bit. So I don't know what's out there. Is there any cool, good new things out there? Still, oh, we can harvest. It looks kind of cool. We have a lot of, not what do you call it? It's gonna say manure. We have a lot of weed in it, but that's the way it can be. So we are on field 3, which is a really small field. Let's see, you will go turn to headlands and go. We won't get a ton of this field because we haven't, apparently we didn't even herbicide it, so which we could have done, but I didn't because I'm stupid. Sorry, forgot about it. So we'll get a little less of this field, but it's okay. Could be worse. We could though actually. Soybeans, we could go up and just empty it there up to there too, but we'll go. This is a really small field, so it's not a big to do. Luckily, it's not too much of a hassle. There we go. Fine. I should have done something about the weed. Sorry about that. Because we have a weed, I mean we have a sprayer. Where is it? Here it is. I mean we have this one. It's a nice one. So I mean this is a really good one. I want to have that. They have a John Deere one in the real life, so. That would be cool, but we have this one, which is okay. I think this is the cheapest ones in the store. I still think it looks pretty awesome. Just turn it around. Wonder why. Weird. That's almost done here. Okay, so that's it. We need to go and fertilize this field over here too. which is number 4 field maybe? I don't know. 2, sorry, 2. 2 is the one I'm looking for. Number 2 is here. So let's see number 2 on 2, and we'll go there. Okay, good. So, let's see. Harvested. Haven't we plowed this? It's plowing. Yeah, we did plow this. Weird why it said. Did I plow it before? A little bit weird. I don't know why. Anyway, doesn't matter. So we have these number 3 and number 5. Those are the ones left harvested, and then we're pretty set. And when they're plowed and fertilized once, we can start seeding. We should probably cultivate the whole thing, but because I don't think in real life you would plow a field. I don't get this. Why is this not? Didn't I plow this? I'm pretty sure I plowed this field. Actually, I'm very sure I plowed this field. But I don't understand why it's not plowed. It's really odd, isn't it? How can it be not plowed suddenly? It was plowed. I'm pretty sure about that. That's extremely weird. That is extremely weird. I can't understand why. It was plowed. I'm pretty sure. I am sure. I'm very sure I plowed that field. I'm very sure I plowed number 2. I'd even cleaned up the edge there. It's odd. It's very odd, isn't it? Where am I? Oh, I am here. So odd. I can't explain this. This is really odd, and I have no idea why. Not why it's odd. I know it's odd, but I can't explain why it's suddenly not plowed. Because it was plowed. I'm sure about that. Am I going nuts? I've played this game so much I can't remember stuff. Ooh no. Is this a sign? I'm like Sheldon in Big Bang Theory. I'm going nuts. I'm losing it. This is the point where I lost it. No, kidding. 10,000 liters, yay. Can go empty soon. Stop. Why aren't you stopping? What's wrong with you now? Everything is going here. Everything is going south. Stop during loading. Activated. It is activated. So why isn't it doing it? A bit odd. Well, I guess maybe it's a Coureseplay bug. I haven't updated Coureseplay in a while. Last time I tried updating it, everything stopped working. Oh, it's something with this. Sorry, it's this. empty this and gonna go and why is this weird? Why is it going down the same lane? It's gone down once before. A bit odd. Ah well. Ew. Good. Still think that's really weird. That field over there, why it's doing that. It really shouldn't, right? It really shouldn't be doing that. But it is, so. There's some corn in the front here, which I should empty, but I'll do that when we empty our soybeans. Let's see. I'm sorry. Back to yawning. How much night episode is, but we need to harvest things, and this way when we're harvesting and plowed everything and fertilized everything, then we can start next episode. We can start with the seeding, which is good, I think, and something I've been looking forward to, so that's nice. Sorry, I still have a little bit of a cold. Bugs me. So anyway, I was reading, sorry, I think I started talking about this and then I forgot about it. What I was thinking about talking about, I read this study that, or I read about this study, I didn't read the study, so I'm not sure exactly how good it was, but that said that between 35 and 75% of all child protective service workers do suffer from PTSD symptoms, which is not very, I understand that. So actually a story about this woman who, she knew this teenager for 3 years, and then she was a foster home breakdown, which are quite common in my world, which no one really talks about because we think everything is so freaking brilliant when it comes to public care of children, which it isn't. It's crap. Sorry to say, but so they were talking about this. She was following this teenager who she's been following for 3 years, and let's see, number 5. So and well, she was to be placing him into another home, and he went like, "Why can't you just take me home to you?" And that really breaks my heart. Yes, I mean, it happens to me a few times during my career. I had a pretty long career by now. A lot of times you feel like you want to take them home because it's not working, the stuff we're doing, and you figure you could probably you care more about them than the people you pay to care about them. And I'm sorry, I'm breaking down here. And having to place a kid in a family where it won't work, and they won't be loved as they would be by their own parents or by someone else who actually loves them or follows them, and as soon as they act out, they will be sent on their way again. That's just so sad, and it really breaks my heart to see that happen over and over again. So and I really wish it wasn't like that. I really wish these kids got to live a better life, but they don't. Sadly enough, they don't. Society doesn't really care about them. Well, we care about them so much that we don't want them messing up our lives, but that's about it. That's about the extent of caring and the way I look upon it. But as I said, we don't care. Society doesn't care. We just want them off. We'll get upset if they are mistreated, and we'll get really mad, and we'll start yelling about how kids shouldn't be treated that way and that sort of stuff. But then the next step is actually doing something about it, and we don't want to do that. People don't want to take care of. It's interesting. In Sweden, I meet a lot of kids that have been foster home placed. It's not called foster home in Sweden, but this the same thing. And they almost always they have a bad self-worth. They feel not worth anything. They're hopeless. They will never amount to anything in their lives. And I usually take up our Prime Minister as a good example of how that's not true. Our Prime Minister was placed when he was like 3 or 4 years old in foster home because his mother couldn't take care of him. And he's the freaking Prime Minister. So it's not about what you do, who you were, or what your parents did or something. It's what you do with your life that matters. And if he had the crappiest start, he ended up in a really good foster home care with brilliant parents, and he got lucky, and a lot of people didn't get as lucky, and he can reflect on that. But we as a country have elected a Prime Minister who was foster home care placed as a child. And just luckily, there were people wanting to take responsibility when he was a child. And it's increasingly hard, or almost impossible to find that today. We are so self-centered, and we only want to do things for ourselves, which means that people who take on foster kids are usually, well, they either do it for the money, and I don't mind paying people to do that if they do a brilliant job at it. And then it can cost. I don't care. That's not, money shouldn't be the issue here if it means that we save a person's life and they don't fall into criminality or other destructive behaviors. The problem is that there's so few in between those really good ones, and even the ones that do it because they want to do it are not good enough. There's very few foster homes I would ever leave my own kids in. And I think that should be a minimum requirement. Would I leave my own kids here? And no. Sorry, I haven't met a lot of those. Now I'm rambling about foster kid care and stuff, but that's my reality, my day-to-day life when I'm not doing this. And it's just so sad. And then we get mad at kids, and when they grow up and be criminals, we go like, oh, it's their fault, and they should have chose differently. Well, they didn't have much choice, did they? And the care we provided for them usually just made things worse. We do things that make things worse all the time. Over and over and over again, we make things worse. And this is the way it's going to be. We can't change it. We can't make people be foster parents. We can make good people be foster parents. And even when we find a few good foster home care parents, we're so messed up as an organization, and the people working in our organization are so messed up that they, in the sense that they don't stick around very long. They want to save the world, and when they realize you can't save the world, they just leave. And I don't blame them for leaving. I think people should want this, and if they leave, that's fair enough. But it means that foster care parents aren't given the support they need, and the kids aren't given the support they need. It's faulty all the way through. I'm sorry, I'm going to stop chatting about this. It just makes me depressed. So we started plowing here. So hopefully on the next episode we can get around to seeding, which I'm looking forward to. So it will be interesting. That's about it. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching this episode of the Rolling Hills Let's Play. I'm Andy. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share. And I will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.